So to do time finishing in FC25, you've got to turn it on in the settings. It is under gameplay and under attacking. You'll find it there. And then obviously to see the bar that you get for time finishing, especially if you're new to it, for instance, this bar here, that's what you want in where you go into the trainer and you put show and you could turn everything else off bar from time finishing indicator. Especially to start with if you're learning how time finishing works, how quickly you've got to press it, because naturally it's going to give you a little bit of an advantage in that kind of final third. So you could see if I press it wrong, then obviously it's going to be there, whereas that one being a green will indicate that we did get a perfect time finish. Now, time finishing is always described if I show you the actual definition for it. If you go into game settings and go down to time finishing, trigger a time finish by double tapping B to shoot. The timing of that second button tap determines the quality of the shot. Perfectly timed taps always increase a shot's accuracy and power. If disabled, double tapping won't do anything, so just as a standard. So what it is basically you've got to press B to start with, which will trigger the time finish, and then obviously this can go into any type of shot. So obviously if I'm trying to finesse outside the box, you can see there that you've got the time finish there. Now obviously with this, if I'm pressing it too early, you'll get a red, meaning they more than likely will flunk the shot a lot more. But if you manage to get it absolutely on the money most of the time, it will be pretty good to be able to have that in your locker where it is an increased accuracy on the actual shot. Now, like I said, it works for every type of shot as well. So even a kind of over the head volleys, you'll be able to do it. And it is just about timing. So you tap B to get that time finisher up. And then obviously from there, it's down to your ability for that second one. So if the ball's coming longer, what you want to kind of get into the habit of is how quickly does he take his shot and from where? So if I'm going for this big volley here, I know that I'm not going to do that one because sometimes it won't show up, but it's good to get in the pattern of basically tapping the second button just before that ball is getting to his foot or is just about to wind the shot up. So for instance there, that was kind of a medium one. And to be honest, if you're not too fussed about the absolute top level, I wouldn't necessarily say it's that much worth it. I reckon if you're going for the elite level and that sort of level, I've managed to get through most of FC24, FIFA 23 without needing it. So personally, I would turn it off if you're not that bothered. But it is a good thing to learn if ever they turn into a time finish only game as well, which I don't think they'll do, but they most definitely could.